This is CJ at the Westin in Edina with Rachel Weintraub, a producer and creative consultant, who's in the Metro working with Twin Cities lifestyle guru Jasmine Brett Stringer, author of Carpe Diem. She's also an OWN ambassador who hangs out with Oprah, while Rachel has spent a lot of time with Oprah's bestie, Gayle. Good luck keeping up with this video because we have 3 talkers and 1 camera. My second camera decided it didn't want to work. It may have been scared still by Rachel's enviable resume. She's been a producer for major TV shows such as Rolonda, The Gayle King Show, CBS This Morning, The View. Rachel's founded an LTD with the best name ever, Appropriately Selfish. I'm going to let her tell you what she does.
Do I find people, or people find me, and they're already successful, they're already very good at what they do, or they're excellent at what they do, and they want to do more. So I usually look at people and I say, you either want to help people make money or be famous. I don't care as long as the check clears. There's nothing wrong with any of those things. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But no, I look at somebody and they're doing well, but I try to imagine them and what else they could be doing, and that's what we try to do. So Jasmine's been doing segments on WCCO and they're great or whatever, but I'm like, you know what? The world is so dark, and it's hard right now. Right now, it's been a couple of years already. It's been hard. And what Jasmine does is she's almost perpetually happy, almost to the point where it's annoying.
She's annoyingly happy.
Well, that's what she said.
And you're not as annoying as you were before I got here. We started the day, her energy was at a 10. I go, I'm going to need you to bet a 5.
Well, we've been working how long?
Yeah, it's been a nice long day. But I'm like, I'm going to need you to go to a 5. A little too happy. And before I came out, I was in New York, and I'm on the phone with her, and I was like, she's always with this Carpe Diem. She's very into seizing the day and living in the moment and all that. And I said, but what is that? I go, it's something people tattoo on themselves after someone dies, or they've had this come to Jesus moment and they have to live. I said, I don't understand it. So today we sat in our house and we had cards out and we were writing. We had
an informal focus group.
Yes, we did. A lot of neighbors came over. A lot of women from Edina came over, from the town came over. I spoke to family members. I spoke to her husband who was on a farm, farming. I mean, it was funny. But I said to her, she likes to add spark and this and that, and she could make your dinner party better. She can make anything better. Oop. What happened?
It's beeping.
Is it a battery? I like your style, CJ. You would have been good on The View.
We'll revisit my massive fail of a View audition and get into the Gayle King part of this interview. I think Rachel is at least as big a Gayle fan as Oprah. But first, a little more of the byplay and stand-up comedy between these two longtime social media pals.
You only work with people you like, so I just got. That's it.
No, to my detriment. Yes, I do like you.
With you. Yes, because I'm your #1 priority.
Today.
Yeah, and tomorrow.
And tomorrow, for part of tomorrow.
No, until you get on the plane tomorrow.
That's right. And then it's done. Before social media.
And we met on Twitter.
Okay, it's done. This is done. No. Okay. Take 25 on.
Yeah, I'm paying her a lot of money to be here.
But that's not true.
No,
it is true. Yeah. You paid her a lot.
I'm paying her a lot of money to be here.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet?
How do we meet?
We met.
It's funny, actually. Yeah. I was co-executive producing the Gayle King Show.
Yeah.
Oh, and Kate and William were getting married.
And I was having a royal wedding party because I celebrate everything.
She celebrates everything.
It's annoying, isn't it? She gets old in a hurry.
That there is a reason to have a party.
Yeah, so we were looking for people across the country who were celebrating the wedding, and Jasmine tweeted me. And how many years ago was that?
How many years ago have they been married?
They have 3 children.
Kids. I know. I feel like I'm just connected to them.
Anyway, so she kept in touch with me over the years, and she's on the air here at
CCO, a CBS station. Do you remember when I hung out with you at
I do.
CBS This Morning?
I do.
You showed me the newsroom.
I do. Jasmine has kept in touch with me over the years, and she was ready to do something new with herself, and she asked if I can come out, and I came out.
And she's paying you a lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
At Oxygen is where I was introduced to Gayle King, and she was my first credit as a producer, and she was the greatest teacher I ever had. And, other than my father, but she's in my top 5 favorite people ever. And
what did she teach you?
Oh my God, that you could ask anybody any question. It's all in the way you ask it. That you can cheer on your competition and still want to win. She really just taught me how to be a very good person. She enhanced my love of life. I looked forward to growing up, getting older, because every year I would look at her, celebrate her birthday, and it was better and better. She was better and better. She taught me how to be a mom. I don't even think she realizes how many things she taught me. I mean, she knows how much I adore her and how much I respect her, but she's someone who keeps achieving and achieving and achieving. And having any part of that was just incredible, but she really taught me how to be an excellent producer, because I think she's one of the best producers, probably the best producer I've ever known.
If you followed me on Twitter, you would know how upset I was that she would come on for the 7 o'clock hour, go away for 59 minutes, and then come back for the 8 o'clock hour, because they didn't appreciate what an intellect Gayle is and what a humanity she brings to the questions and everything.
Well, I'll raise my hand and say I'm really happy she is on the air where she is now, and I think she's exactly where she's supposed to be at the table.
And then you were over at the View, a place that I couldn't even get my sizzle reel shown because I wasn't famous enough for Barbara.
Listen, I mean, come on, it's a pretty stellar group, but I would take that as a compliment. No, the View is it was 8 seasons. I started the week Elizabeth started, and I was done the week President Obama he came. Audrey Jones produced it. I'll never forget it. It was incredible.
What did Whoopi teach you?
Oh my God, Whoopi, she's an EGOT. I mean, it was almost like, she's one of those people I start to talk about and like I get emotional, because I was, you have to come, when you're a segment producer, people have to be able to trust you. You go to give them their information and everything. So you have to get the and awe out of you really quickly. She taught I watched Whoopi, and she was someone who, God, I don't want to start crying like sitting here crying.
Okay. We don't want you crying. You have worked with a lot of women of color. What have you noticed?
Women in general will get criticized more than men do. Women in general across the board, but women of color, if they just open up their mouths, no matter what. It is like, if you're at whether you're on a panel, you're at a table, you're here, you're there. I mean, you probably know this. The feedback you will get will be negative, and you get it much faster, much harder.
Brand new battery.
You would have been good on The View, CJ.
No, I would have been fine. Yeah, I would have been fine.
Not famous enough. You would be amazed how many people weren't famous enough. A lot of people.
Well,